Emma Moreno is clearing rubble in Pereira despite pain in her neck and back. When the earthquake struck, the Venezuelan migrant was unable to leave a city bus and separated from her daughter. We met by chance days later at a refuge center.
I felt the need to come. Pereira has given us so much and opened its doors to us. This is not about nationality, it's about human beings. We are all brothers and sisters. We all feel the same pain.
It's been a week since the magnitude 7.4 earthquake struck western Colombia. The National Unit for Disaster Risk Management reports around 290 dead, with many still missing. Volunteers and rescuers have saved hundreds of people. Officials continue to assess the damages to infrastructure. The United Nations reports more than 13,000 homes destroyed.
These are the local government's refuge centers. It began small and we're told they got bigger. And now people, when they can't find refuge there, they set up their personal tents in this park.
Shelter is only one of many challenges.
Children here may not be able to return to schools that were destroyed or structurally damaged. They need access to education, but also psychosocial support, so they can continue to grow and develop fully.
Risaralda's disaster risk coordinator says officials are addressing immediate needs while planning for a recovery that will take far longer.
Once we're in this response phase, we also have to begin thinking about recovery. But that takes time, because families will continue to need food, a place to live, and a livelihood while they go through the process of returning to normality.
Across the country, people have come together to help those families in need. In Bogotá, Chinese and Colombian employees working on Metro Line 1 collected food, bedding, and other essentials for earthquake victims.
Earthquakes show no mercy, but people have compassion. Although we come from China, disaster has no borders. We will do everything we can so those affected feel support coming from all directions in this difficult moment.
Survivors face a long road to recovery. Michelle Begue, CGTN, Pereira, Colombia.